Let's see if that works. So I don't know how well this is going to work. one. That one goes there. I hope everyone's having a good New Year's. That's good that way. That's good that way. So I'm on the property at the moment. Okay, before I start talking too much, can you hear me okay? Normally, yeah. So I got myself a little microphone, but because like I haven't really used these very often, I'm not exactly sure like distances because I haven't used these before. This one in particular, I don't know where the little clip goes, so I can like clip to me top or whatnot. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's only small, just for testing purposes. Like if I hold it here, is that too loud? Because if I don't have to clip it to myself, it's easy enough that I can like place it down somewhere so you can still hear me, okay? But how's everyone doing? This is only the second live stream that I've put up on this channel. Really? So, Jim, it's good to see you. Alexia, good to see you. Pixel, Declan, and then for those people who are genuine, I just got a random message. Someone's already insulting me, which is hilarious. Some people just don't know. Come on, sit. There we go. Yeah, it's New Year's and I'm back on the property. Nothing's changed. Put up a post on my Twitter this morning It's a new year, but I'm still doing the same tasks. Like, that doesn't change. The house build does not stop. Okay, let me rearrange all my junk here. That. I need them and that. I'm going to try something. Because of the way that I've got my phone set up, I have to use a USB-C male to female extension to hook to the receiver for this. But doing that, I can't use my phone stand built into my phone case because there's this dongle hanging out the bottom of my phone. So I'm going to try. I'm in my shed, so I'm going to have some kind of wire of some kind. Thinking I could probably use my GoPro stand and just use a bit of wire and tie it to my phone stand to see if I can prop my phone up, because like I don't have any stands for my phone. Like I've been live streaming for 12.5 minutes. And there's already people in the stream trying to pick a fight. That's just amusing to me. Absolutely amusing. Ugh. Okay, so the nuisance user is now gone. Don't really know how this works. I can try and hook my phone up to a little stand, but I don't know how that'll work. Yeah. Unfortunately, the only tripod that I have that had a phone holder, I double-sided taped a GoPro mount to the top of it. So I could use it for my GoPro. So I don't have anything else that I can use to prop my phone up with. or I can find another spot for this. Okay, like. Come on, I just need a spot to put my phone. There's like nowhere for me to put my phone. Will that fit in there? No, it won't. Let's give this a go. Nope, that won't work either. That's one thing I find annoying about phone cases. It's like if you want to add things to the bottom of your phone, don't really leave much room to be desired. Because I've actually got two different branded shotgun mics. One will plug into my phone with my phone case on, the other one doesn't. So I have to use a little extension piece to bring it down a bit more, which makes my phone uneven when I want to set it up somewhere. Because the stand on the back of my phone case, not the best in the world, but it gets the job done. Yeah, not everything works the way it's intended. But for those people who are watching, this is what I'm doing. So I've got a little jig here to make cages like that. So the dimensions of the inside of this is exactly what I need. So the dimensions of that is 500 by 500. I've got my rebar in the four corners. Got my next loop. Because of how I've cut them, I put a tie on this side and a tie on this side just to hold it together so it doesn't expand when I tie it onto the frame. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. There's a wildlife or everywhere, but that's what I'm doing. And I need 18 of one size and like 25 of another. So I need 20, 25 of the big sizes, and I've got a smaller size spiral loops in there for the 18 small size. Use Come on. Stay. Stay. This is just, why is this a thing? You like K-pop? I've never really actually sat down and listened to K-pop. I'm more into More into classic music, or what would you call classic? Disturbed, AC/DC, Metallica. Um, Depends on my mood because I'm more than happy to sit down and listen to artists like Elton John, Michael Bublé, artists like that. Um, I grew up listening to a lot of Michael Jackson as well, a lot of country music artists, Lee Kernaghan, Troy Cassadaly, who else? Alan Jackson, bit of Rag and Bone Man. Who else? Jelly Rolls. Like, I don't really stick to one genre of music. I'm very happy to just listen to what's good. Doesn't matter who sings it. If I think it's a vibe, I'll listen to it. K-pop just hasn't come up on my radar yet. Um, I'm down to listen to some, but it all depends on my mood because it depends on when my autism spikes or strikes or whatever. Yeah, every day is different. Every day has its own struggles. I need to be up a bit more. Like, I've got no way to set my phone up. I don't have anything here. I don't really have anything to make a little stand out of. So this is what I've got at the moment. Charlie, do you have any plans or ambitions for the new year now that we have ticked over to 2026? Okay. I apologize for the noise. Stinking flies. It's been a while since I've put up an update of the property. Um, Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. We've had a heap of car troubles. We went from having two functional cars down to, I want to say, one. And even then, our main car, it's uh, it's 12 years old. It's done over 220,000 kilometers since purchase. Um, yes, it's had regular services, but it's at the point where the car is everything that generally will start deteriorating purely by age is starting to happen. The air conditioning unit, that's packed in. Um, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know the last time the timing belt's been changed, or any of the belts for that matter. Um, it's definitely due for a service. It's like I'd love to prop these up somewhere so you can see what I'm doing, but I don't really. I'm kind of lost as to what I can do because I have a phone mount, but I can't put it on this tripod anymore because I bought this cheap from Amazon. Might have been Amazon, might have been eBay, but stuck a GoPro mount to the top of it and took the phone mount off of it. So I don't really have a phone mount. I'd like to have a phone mount, but I got nothing. I had something here that I could prop my phone up on, but I don't know what kind of bolt that is. I might be able to. Who do I look like? Jip, GYP? I do not know who that is. I would probably class myself as uninformed about anything new because I prefer old school. You don't break. I need those for the ropes. Wild Wog, what a what a username, guys. So for those people just coming in, I'm just chilling out, doing some stuff on my property. You're Italian, sweet. Do you live in Italy, or like? I'm always curious to find out like where people live, um, just to give me an idea of like how far your parents say you're Australian. Okay, because I've got people that watch who have watched um, lots of my content um, from various sources because I've got a technology YouTube channel as well as this one. This is actually my second channel that I started at the beginning of the year when I started posting a lot of my personal life. I say like I don't want to say it's a vlogging channel, but I do record a lot of what I do on my property. If you're new to my content, would it be okay if I just called you Wild, just so I know? I like to shorten usernames. It makes it a little bit more personal, so I know who I'm talking to, and that person knows I'm talking to them. I don't have the best track record of pronouncing people's usernames correctly, so I like to shorten them a little bit. Luna spamming will get you a timeout. Dominic. Okay. I like that. I like that. Luna, spamming me will get you a timeout. That's just rude. I've already had to time out one person in the stream so far because they were trying to insult me. Like, I don't mind insults. Like, not like I'm autistic. Like, I don't get offended by anything. Welcome to the stream, Peter. How what? So, question mark there somewhere. How do you do timeout? I just click on the user and then I can just go through and time them out for a specific amount of time. I think it's like 1 hour, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. You can time someone out for a max of 24 hours. I've already had to do that to someone once. Like at the beginning of the stream, like 12 minutes in, like, I don't know if the person jumped in just to type in random slurs. Don't mind the noise. Yeah. But yeah, he definitely got timed out very quickly. What was your question, Dominic? Oh, what we were talking about. Our previous content. Yes. Peter, I'm Australian. I live in Queensland, Australia, and if you're new to my channel, just for a brief description of what I do on this channel, who I am, and so my channel name, or for those people who have watched some of my previous content, know me as Zelcon, but my real name is Damon. I am father, husband of 2 lovely boys. I'm autistic. I've got ADHD. That's just a brief description of me. Me and my family, we've been we've been living in a tent for about 2 years now because here, rental market crashed. People were kicking people out of rentals everywhere. We got kicked out. And because of how sudden it was, we spent the last $5,000 we had on a camper trailer, one of those big fold-out camper trailers, and we've been living in that for the last 2 years. You've got ADD? Well, technically, ADD doesn't exist. ADD is just been added within the classification of ADHD, depending on who you ask. I was confused about that too. But because it's got a broader definition now. No, don't be sorry. It's okay. Shit happens. Like, you don't have to be sorry. It just leaves room to adapt. Yeah, I'd say that we're not too bad because, like, the camper trailer that we bought to live in, like, it's got a solar panel on it, which isn't too bad. It's got an 80-liter water tank built into it. You're 11 in New South Wales. Nice. I don't know what to do in um, this situation. You're 11, and in Australia, I'm not sure if it's rolled out in your state, but I have no choice but to, yeah, I have no choice but to time you out, Wild Wog or Dominic, because people under the age of 16 can no longer use this app. It has become law now, and unfortunately, you've already stated it. So I, as a creator, have no choice but to time you out. I am sorry. You're 22. I don't know. You've already put that knowledge out there now. Um, I haven't really. Um, I am sorry, but that is law, and I have put too much time into this account to just get banned. I don't want to, but unfortunately, that's just how it is. Uh, but Peter, pretty sure Peter's still in here. Am I correct with that statement? It's kind of. I'll probably force that in there. But yeah, before me and my family got kicked out of the rental we were in, we actually bought a plot of land. And we are currently trying to build a house. Um, what are they? 16 mil. Yeah, 12 mil. So 16 mil will be too big. What are all these notifications? Because the setup. I'm gonna see if I can. Gonna see if I can plug my phone charger in because this microphone receiver has a USB-C charging bypass. It does. It works. Sweet. Um. Yeah. So I have a phone mount holder, and I've just jammed a bolt in the end. Like I don't have anything to prop my phone up on properly. Um, got new neighbors. I'm getting total ADHD brain. Those people who are in here, um, I can't remember my train of thought. I might be able to attach that to my GoPro mount now with a little bit of wire. It might be possible. Only one way to find out. There we go. Fully extended. How do I intend on connecting this to that? I don't really know the best way to do that. All I know is I have plenty of tie wire. And I could just wire it on. That might be my best option. Oh, here we go. Okay. I get a lot of people. Yeah, I get a lot of people driving past my property, trying to see if they can sneak a peek at what I'm doing. Like the neighbors here are so nosy, it's incredible. Like on one hand, it's funny, but on the other hand, it's like, and you mind your own damn business? I don't really have much else I can possibly use for this. Give this a go. Go there. Fortunately, that did not work. Ugh. I gotta move these. Hmm. It's been live for almost an hour. I'd like to stick is right there. It's like impossible to get a good angle. I tried a phone mount. I've got nothing to mount the phone mount to. Oh, I'm just gonna. If it starts raining, I'm gonna be pissed. I've got power tools outside. Oh, I hope it doesn't rain. I really. Was this dead? Here we go. I'll try that microphone another time. I'm hoping it doesn't rain. I really hope it doesn't rain. Get the welder out of the way. And get that out of the way. Okay. Okay. It's 1 and 2. Okay. I'm gonna try and get this thing out now. Okay, there we go. Let's give it a turn. Come on, stay in place. That way. And one that way. Okay. Take my shirt. And that's another circle done. Just gotta make sure it's 500 mil. Or 500 mil. We're good. Alright. Sits right on top. Okay, I just need Down to there. Big stretch. Oh. Who's here in the chat? If you're here with me, say I. Ugh. And that's good. Come on, tighten up. There we go. This is like the most annoying part. Who else have we got here? Seb. Welcome to the stream. Phone. It's always hard to find like a good spot to place your phone down while it's plugged into a charger. Because if I turn the screen, it says orientation is locked. Yeah, because it's vertical content. It's like, can't I just... Okay, screw it. There we go. I had you on the opposite side of me because it was closer to the phone charger, but I'd probably give it about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour of streaming, and my phone will be pretty much close to dead. But welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? What am I fixing? I'm not fixing anything, more or less. I'm building. Those cages there, that's what I'm making here. So if you're new to the channel, which I am assuming you are, I am currently trying to build a house. And these are the reinforcement cages to go into the foundation holes. Yeah. It is a timely task. Very timely. Takes forever, but it has to be done. Um, and yeah, it's like it's New Year's Day, and I am on my property working. Everyone else is going to be out celebrating New Year's Day and whatnot. Not me. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. I say luxury because... Where's my mark? Oh, up a bit higher. Yeah, I say luxury because this is going to be my home. Me and my family, we have been living in a tent for just over 2 years. 2 years-ish. And this will be our new home once the house is built. Now, if you're curious about what I've done on my property so far, I've made some extensive videos explaining and showing what I've done to my property so far. Queensland, Australia. Yeah. Yeah, the housing and rental market in Australia is atrocious, to say the least. You're Victoria. Nice. I've got a best friend that lives down that direction. Yeah, so me and my wife, we bought a block of land before we got kicked out of the rental we were in. And then when we got kicked out, like, everything kind of stopped because we had to kind of get ourselves orientated again in a new location. But we're not too hard up. My parents were nice enough to let us camp on their property while I build the house. Like, the house isn't built because these cages are for the foundation. And the camper trailer that we live in, it's kitted out with everything that you need to live. It's got solar power, it's got running water, it's got lights, and for bigger items in our kitchen, we just ran an extension cable from my parents' house down the paddock to where we're camping. And we have a full-size fridge, we have a computer for keeping the kids entertained with cartoons and movies. We've got a caravan. Can it drive? It's a camper trailer, not a camper van. It's just one of those fold out camper trailer. It's got a bed in it, it's got a sleeping area, and it's also got a full, I guess, dining area. I think would be the easiest way to describe that. So it's just the trailer. Um, Once everything kind of settles a little bit after New Year's, um, I'm gonna bring this. Come on. Yeah, once everything kind of settles after New Year's, because these reinforcement cages still need to be, I guess, ticked off and certified by our, I guess, engineer before we can actually put them in the ground, and that's taking forever because everything takes forever when you're relying on other people. So things are at a standstill until that gets signed off. So I'm just ticking along, making these up one by one. But once they are ticked off, it's been that long since digging holes for the footings, and now where like half the holes I actually have to dig back out and put more form tube in it to hold the concrete. I've had my New Year's yesterday, a lot of fireworks on my trampoline. Nice. Yeah, I stayed up until midnight last night, and then the moment it ticked over to midnight, I went to bed. So I'm lucky enough that my wife is back at the tent watching the kids while I am on the property doing this bits and pieces. So I am grateful for her. But yeah, the moment I saw the clock go over to 12:01, I went straight to bed because I feel old and I can't exactly stay out past midnight as well as I used to. And because it rained here last night, the humidity is absolutely ridiculous. I'm hot, I'm sweaty. It's long. It makes the days feel longer. Yeah, but you do what you have to survive. And at this point, the moment we got kicked out of the rental 2 years ago, we've been just surviving ever since. You're 10. Whose account are you using? I'm assuming that it is an account of your parents or siblings. Because I have to inform you that it is now illegal for kids under the age of 16 to be using YouTube. So unfortunately, like, I enjoyed having a chat with you, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the stream, unfortunately, because yeah, the new laws that came into effect last month prohibits and bans people under the age of 16 from using social sites. So unfortunately, you do have to leave my stream. I hope you enjoy your new year and I will see you back here once you turn 16. Yeah, the person's account that you're using is legal, but you yourself, without adult supervision, um, unfortunately can't be here in my stream and using this app without supervision. Unfortunately, that's the law now. Yeah, but unless you've got an adult there with you and you can clarify that, unfortunately, that's just how it is. I know it sucks, but for those new viewers here with us today, welcome. I think that's good. So that's another one for the collection. Slow and steady, but it is what it is. It's hot. I hope everyone's having a good New Year's Day, regardless of where you're from. Been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes. So the allocation for today is 3 reinforcement boxes. But as of right this second, it is very hot and humid. I don't even know if I want to do 3. I'll do some bits and pieces that I can put towards that very, very easily. Tie up some loops. Okay. There we go. Gonna have to find my other tie wire because this is getting low. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Okay. This one is definitely gonna be a pain to get out of this jig. My phone is charging, so I'm probably going to end off the stream here. Thank you everybody for joining me, and I appreciate all the support.